Let's make some decorative firecrackers for the 4th of July. I'm starting with white wrapping paper from Hobby Lobby and 3 different colors of craft paint. I'm using red, light blue, and navy, and just a couple of craft brushes to create patterns onto this wrapping paper. And then I'm going to set this aside to dry. Next, I'm going to cut out some 4-inch circles out of poster board or leftover cardboard. These are going to make the tops of our firecrackers. Now that my pattern paper is dry, I'm going to wrap it around my toilet paper rolls that I've been collecting for a while now, and I'm going to just roll these pattern papers around my toilet paper roll and hot glue them in place. And then once I get it glued down the side, I'm going to fold in that leftover inch that I left at the beginning, and I'm going to pinch together the paper on the opposite end, trimming it off shorter, and then I'm going to use my scissors to cut little triangles off of the ends of this paper. This is going to make it look more like a firecracker. Now I'm going to open that end back up. I'm going to take some floral wire, and using just regular masking tape, I'm going to tape some floral wire into the inside of this toilet paper roll. And I'm going to repeat this process 4 times until I have 4 wires. Then I'm going to take one wire, fold it in half, and then twist it back on itself. Then I'm going to take the other 3 wires, and using an ink pen, I'm going to wrap this floral wire around the ink pen and then just squish it together. And I'm going to repeat that with each one of these 3 wires that are left, stretch those out a little bit, and now I'm going to take some star scatter that I picked up from the Dollar Tree, and with the smaller stars that I have in this pack, I'm going to add that to the end of those wires. Next, I'm going to use some baker's twine that I picked up at the Dollar Tree. I'm going to cut off 12 inches, and I'm going to use this to tie off my paper around these wires. I'm going to double wrap my twine around the paper at the bottom of my toilet paper roll, and then I'm going to double knot this and cut the excess off. Next, I'm going to make the tops of my firecrackers with my cardboard circles that I cut earlier, and I'm just going to cut a 90-degree section out of that circle, and then using some regular masking tape, I'm going to tape that together. Next, I'm going to cut some more circles out of my wrapping paper, and I'm going to use this to cover the tops of my firecrackers. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to cut a 90-degree section out of that circle, and then I'm going to hot glue this on top of my cardboard piece that I've already made. And now the next thing, once I get this glued in place, is I'm going to add some hot glue to my firecracker body, and I'm going to put a generous amount on that top edge, and then I'll use this hot glue to hold the top of my firecracker in place. Once that has dried, I'll use my paint to finish painting the top of my firecracker red. I'll finish off my firecracker with a decorative straw, and that's it. These would be so cute in a little arrangement on your 4th of July table. Make sure to subscribe for more DIYs and videos like this.